Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's LTC Missy here, coming at you with another video update. And in this video, I want to go over CappMoreFX, as I'm pretty sure many people was a part of this PAM, which was a copy trading opportunity following a trader out of India. And I had did a video, as you can see here, over 2 months ago, stating why I had withdrew everything. So I'm about to get into some other details of what's going on from information that I've been getting behind the scenes. And but before I do so, I'd like to say that I'm not a financial advisor. I do not advise one how to invest or spend their money. All I do is show opportunities that I believe that be beneficial to anyone around the world. And I also go over opportunities that I believe that will not be beneficial to anyone around the world. So with that said, let's get into this video. Now, I was approached about this opportunity, introduced this opportunity, I should say, by someone that's been in the space for a long time. And I'm not gonna mention his name or anything like that, but you know, most of you who knows me knows who it is. Anyways, though, and this right here was introduced to me as a real trading opportunity, passive copy trading, where you got full control of your account and everything like that. And it's by a reputable trader based out of India. His name was Ajay or Ajay, whatever his name is. But the thing was that caused me to eventually leave CappMoreFX. It was too many red flags. The trades outside of price action, the customer support not responding to anyone's emails at all. And you know, those were the two biggest red flags. But then I had went over in this video, you know, over some other red flags as well. Anyways, though, I was able to continue to trade on this platform based off of trading commissions from a downline from people that took all their money out and just left a little bit in there, and they was able to continue to trade still, but with a very little small portion of money. And so when you come here, you can see that it's $337.27. I've been processing the withdrawal since the 29th of July. Okay, now when you try to go to the CappMoreFX website itself, the server is down. CappMoreFX had lost its trading license with MetaQuotes. So MetaQuotes, you know, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, they was unable to trade anymore. Since that moment, no one has been able to, you know, receive any trades. No one has been able to make any withdrawal requests or receive their withdrawals requested for, and some of the things that's come out. Now, the group chat was moved from Telegram to WhatsApp. So I'm in the WhatsApp chat. And I'm going to go back to the 25th of July. So this right here was an announcement that was put out by the admin in the group. It says, important announcement for existing members. Most of you may have noticed that some of you are struggling to log into MT5. Since yesterday evening, this issue has cropped up and it's working for some and not for others. Now, before anyone jumps to any conclusions, let me clarify, it doesn't mean the broker has scammed. One, backend CRM is all intact and all with all customer accounts and respective funds in it. We can still log into our CappMore back offices. Number two, as we speak, Ajay is in touch with brokers teams as far as I know to identify corrective course of action. Number three, it makes no logical sense for CappMore to scam when they are making over $200,000 to $300,000 per trade from Ajay, as demonstrated multiple times in my Zooms. Now, I want to stop right there. Every time when I saw Ajay, it's another thing I mentioned in the video. I think I did, or I mentioned it in my group. Every time I saw Ajay do a live trading session, I never saw him win a trade. That's the ironic part about it. But when he was trading in the accounts, the trades were happening so fast that, and you know, and then when you plot the trades on the I think it was using MT5 server, could be MT4 server. I can't remember which one it was. But anyways, when you plot the trades in the trading chart, the trading terminal of MT5, the trades were all outside the price range. You know, just like, okay, the price of gold is at 19. The highest point for that day was at 1944. The trade was at 1957, something like that, well out of price range for the day, you know, where gold never got to that point, that price point. So that's something that was another big red flag that we saw constantly. And they was like, well, it's due to what they say, latency issues or something like that. It's like, okay, I can understand that, but it's getting out of hand. You're getting well out of price range constantly, and this right here is compounded with the fact that customer support is not responding to anyone when we're having deposit issues and whatever the case may be, and they never responded to my email. Even when after I did that video, I said that I had sent the email request in. I waited and I waited and I waited. I waited for like a week, and I decided to pull the funds out, and they still have never responded to that email. Okay, now let me continue on. What I can't comment at this stage is why it's not working for all members like it should on mobile devices. I briefly had a chat with Ajay last evening, and he assured he is not going to leave his community hanging out dry, and currently actively looking into it. Some of you may be seeing messages on MT5 that CappMoreFX has changed the server. Personally, I don't believe this is to do with upgrade works. If that was the case, Ajay would have been notified by broker well in advance. Even Ajay was taken by surprise yesterday when we found out that CappMore is not appearing in the list. Now, this is another thing. Why is it that a trader is so involved with the broker? The trader or the PAM account, copy trading strategy, should be separate from the broker at all times. I understand that you can have direct communication with the broker and everything like that to figure out what's going on, but to say that pretty much a Jay is pretty much acting like a support guy, or like a direct person that's involved with the broker, that right there is wrong in itself as well. Okay, so right now, all we can do is wait for Jay's updates. He is actively looking into it. Most likely, he will do a Zoom later today or tomorrow to give us a full give us full information and next course of action. Jay has proved his credibility by refunding over $5 million from his own pocket. So the least we can do is give him some space to figure this out. Now, I just like to let you know he was getting 50-50 profit split from everyone's trading accounts every single day that he completed a trade. So, $5 million when you're trading with I don't know how much millions of dollars, that's nothing. Especially when you're getting 50-50 profit split every single trading day that you complete a trade. So, or you're profitable. So, here it is. I know while he won't leave us hanging, and he will ride us all out through this, even if it's a crisis of sort. Lastly, kind request to not continuously DM me, asking for updates. I won't have the bandwidth to answer all DMs. I appreciate some of you will be naturally concerned, but please be assured any updates as and when I get, I will share in community announcements here. I won't comment on any what ifs or speculations. Okay, kindly stay calm and over next 2 to 3 days, Jay will give us full clarity on his course of action. In worst possible scenario, he is the sort of man who will put his own profits he has made in trade heavy to recover all the losses for investors. We have already seen glimpses of how consistent he can do on a daily basis. Last week itself, when he generated 3% plus and doing just one trade a day. But we have to give time to Jay to find out exactly why CappMore is not appearing in the list for more than half the members. It goes without saying, kindly hold off onboarding any new members until this issue is fixed. We'll keep you guys updated and as and when I get more news. If you don't see updates, then it means I have not had recent updates. All right, so we go down. They had some Zoom meetings and everything like that. And so there's some updates right here. It says updates from yesterday's Zoom with Ajay. 1. CappMoreFX has not scammed. The broker is still trying to figure out why they were delisted from MetaQuotes. Their first priority is to resume their trading service. All the customers' accounts are intact on their CRM. Along with Capital, Ajay is still waiting on final dates from broker on when withdrawals will resume, as updates are still ongoing. 2. However, this experience has made Ajay realize it is not wise to depend on third-party broker, and he needs to have control of operations in his hands to ensure such delays or lack of communication doesn't happen again. With this intention, he has kickstarted the process to start new brokerage firm. This can take about 20 days or so. That's also not a good idea. To have you being a trader, you're in charge of the trading strategy or the PAM or the account master account, and then you're in charge of a broker as well, that is not good because you can manipulate the trades, and we've seen that happen. For instance, with like Traders Domain, they were in control of the broker, they was in control of the trades, and they manipulated the trades every single time to make it appear that everything was wins. And that's what Jay could do with this broker as well. When this announcement came out, everyone in my Telegram community and Facebook communities were happy to follow my instructions when I said, hey, I'm getting out of here. You can choose to get out of here if you want to, but I recommend get out. Okay? But anyways, let's continue on. If within these 20 days, even if CappMoreFX resumes the services as normal, including withdrawals, Jay still plans to move entire community to the new brokerage controlled by him. When CappMoreFX resumes withdrawals as expected, members can withdraw their money in full and invest in new brokerage firm. In worst possible scenario, if CappMoreFX withdrawals are still on hold, by the time the new broker is in action, existing members will not have to pay a single penny. Ajay will be coming up with a strategy to fund all the accounts and trade heavily till members reach their existing balances as in CappMore. He has assured no existing member of CappMore will lose their funds. Number 3, with regards to IB structure, the first option is for IB structure to be imported across from CappMoreFX database. How can you do that if you're not in control of the broker? I never heard of any such thing as, oh, this is not my broker, but I'm gonna take the database from that broker and transfer it over to my broker that I'm supposed to be controlling fully. That doesn't make any sense at all. All right. However, if that option doesn't work, then we will have to follow the manual process of registering and respect the network hierarchy as in CappMore. Now, I know this message of mine eventually will be circulated across in some Indian groups but naturally, many in India are angry and upset. All I would say, some people who are cursing the Jay, don't forget he is the same guy who has consistently generated profits day after day for the last 2 to 3 years. Show me any trader who is highly skilled as a J and has consistently delivered profits. Some boast of trading more than a J. Let me tell you, trading on your own 5K or 10K capital is different ball game than trading on over 100 million. So that's how much he was pretty much trading. Supposedly it was over $100 million for everyone's accounts combined. It requires guts and confidence to trade on such high volume, and on top of it, to offer capital protection, which Jay has proven on a couple of occasions. The most recent being as early as last week, where he refunded over $5 million to investors who lost in one trade fortnight ago. I don't know what it is, but anyways, what had happened with that day right there, there was something that in the computer system that went wrong, and some trades continued to run, and some people end up losing, and with that trading day. Now I wasn't involved in that. The trades closed out exactly when it was supposed to for me, and according to what I saw on my account. But there's other people that didn't, and he refunded over $5 million. Like, hey, look, if you got the money, since you're getting paid, and I mean, just think about it. You got over $100 million that you trading on. You getting 50-50 profit split every single day. You're supposed to have that, and that's the right thing to do. So kudos to him. Now, just because the broker is taking time can't be entirely blamed on Jay. And the fact he is looking to start new brokers also confirms that Jay was not on the CappMoreFX. If he was, by now all of us would have had our withdrawals. This experience has made him realize, oh, excuse me, you know why I yawned right there, but it happened. Made him realize it is important to have things in his control, including withdrawals and customer service. We all know CappMoreFX was crap in customer service, but with this new broker, the plan is to have robust customer service. I think robust or robot. I don't know. I'm gonna say robust customer service team in place to answer all queries efficiently and timely manner. Yes, the last 1 month has been painful for us all, including Jay. But look at the positive coming out of it. Once the Jay manages to set up his own brokerage, we will never have to fear a broker scamming away, as we know a Jay will be in control of these operations. So now, the subject has gone from right here saying that CappMoreFX has not scammed to the broker not scamming away. Right there in one paragraph. I mean, not one paragraph. I'll say essay, pretty much a short essay. So how you go from CappMoreFX has not scammed away to now saying we don't have to worry about the broker scamming away? Come on now. So people who have met him in person or who have interacted with him online would vouch that he is a legit. He is as legit as anyone can get. He has always showed himself up, uh, and has never hidden in any corner. So let's give space for him to work this out for all of us. He deserves this time to make this right for all of us. I have no doubt he will, and I have no doubt he will find a way to ensure we don't lose our funds in CappMore. And in worst possible scenario, even if we do, he will ensure we are not required to put our own money in new broker, and he will come up with a plan to fund our accounts and trade heavily until we recover our lost funds. So now, just like that's another thing. You just said that, CappMoreFX has not scammed away, but you just said that, we got a plan to come up to recover our lost funds. So what is it? It's like, obviously, you know that the broker is a scam broker at this point, and you're admitting to it. But when you started out boldly, CappMoreFX has not scammed. Then you contradicted that statement twice already. Okay, things like setting up a brokerage don't happen overnight. He has estimated 20 days, but let's give it a whole month of August. Again, don't start flooding. Now things are extended beyond August. I am just saying, let's be realistic and give him a month to sort everything out for us. I hope the above info is taken in a positive manner and few people don't twist it around to create negative vibes or FUD. So when was this this right here was posted on the 26th. So the 26th of July, that is. So how is this right here? Again, don't start flooding now. Things are standing beyond August. But it said give him what was things like setting up a brokerage don't happen overnight. It's estimated 20 days, but let's give it a whole month of August. So how do you skip, August completely when we just this right here, just the 2nd of September? So you was already expecting this right here to happen, and that's why you went ahead and put in don't start flooding now things are standing beyond August. Oh, come on now. All right, continuing on. So they put out a post saying out to FX was also have receiving the same message, but that image has been removed. Out to FX is a regulated broker, by the way. So I don't know what happened there. I didn't look into it, but After FX is one of those legit brokers out there. When you look up brokers, After FX is high on the list as well for copy trading brokers. So now let's go right here. It says, hi guys, I'm with Ajay now. Join the Zoom in 20 minutes with me and Jay live. So that was the Zoom. And so they posted the Zoom recording, all this other type of stuff right here. So I want to go ahead and just keep on going down. Hi guys, very disturbing. This has been brought to my notice. Above is a snippet of my write-up I had shared in this WhatsApp community while announcing my last Zoom. So this right here was talking about some people in the Indian community was already creating FUD and everything like that. So, but the thing is that it's not FUD if what they're talking about is actually true. So here we go. This is the email that was sent out. It says CappMoreFX is now CappFX. The other issue I always had as well is that I saw certain individuals, including this person that introduced me to CappMoreFX, always receiving emails about updates, and I never received those emails. So if you are a legit broker, you're going to send out the email to everyone in your database. When there's any updates, changes, whatever the case may be, that's going on with the broker. I never received this email. So how is it that you're getting the email and no one else is? That's a huge issue. All right. So this was the last message, was on August the 18th. And of course, this never happened. Okay. So now let me minimize this and let's go to Telegram. Now I'm going to block out the person's name that I'm talking to that's been sharing this information with me. So this right here is starting on August the 30th. Hi guys. Just to give an update today, about 40 to 50 people went to meet president of the political party whose government is ruling the state Ajay is from. I will get some updates by late tonight. or tomorrow. We'll let you know then. Personally, if CappFX doesn't resume by 15 September, it's gone for good. And the Jay's phone is switched off since last Tuesday, and I'm pissed off about that. Even if he has not done it intentionally or really in deep crap out of his control, this is not the way to handle the situation. I have repeatedly requested him to maintain contact even when I was in Dubai, but it has fallen on deaf ears, it seems. He has lost all credibility due to his own actions, unfortunately, even if the funds are not in his control and he was genuinely trying to fix things. So this right here was shared in Huzaifa's community. He's a YouTuber as well that was promoting this project, this opportunity, CappMoreFX. So right here, that's the screenshot of the message, okay? And Huzaifa's community. And so you come down a little bit more, and let me go down. Hold on, did I go too far? So I guess okay, that was the message right there. That was the message. Okay, that's what I want to share with you. Right here in Telegram that I got behind the scenes from someone else. And the thing is, if Ajay is not responding to anyone, he was in on the whole collapse of CappMoreFX right now as well. And so you got the trader and the broker working together, and if Ajay has disappeared, which he was seen constantly many times in Dubai, that means he got his money. He's in Dubai. India is only a hop skip away from Dubai. And now, who's going to be able to extradite him? Who's going to be able to bring up charges against him? No one. Because Dubai does not have an issue with that. Not unless you're like Hush Puppy and you literally embarrassed the United Arab Emirates by robbing, like Liverpool and big corporations around the globe, including in the United States. That's the only time that Dubai is going to work with authorities to get you locked up and behind bars. Hush Puppy, look him up on YouTube, Instagram. He is still locked up in federal prison in the United States right now. But this right here, they will not cooperate with authorities at all to have Ajay extradited out of Dubai back to India to be prosecuted. It's not going to happen. So, thing is, some of you are asking, how do you withdraw? Thing is, you can't. CappMoreFX is done. It doesn't matter what anyone is saying that's promoting this thing, holding on for hope. It's just like any other opportunity out there. Once payout stopped, when everything was going good, you can just pretty much say it's over. All right? So this is right here was an unregulated broker. I was able to pull out. I was able to help everyone in my Telegram, Facebook communities get their money out well before this exit scam happened. All right. So it's unfortunate. A lot of people are going to lose money, and majority of the people being from India. I know there's people outside of India as well, but supposedly Ajay had this big, following in India and different cities and everything like that, as he was giving out trading classes. I wonder if he's still doing those trading classes still to this day, because right now he is the bad guy right now, right along with CappMoreFX. I doubt that the office for CappMoreFX is open at this moment. I remember them showing videos of CappMoreFX offices and everything like that in India. Never showed the building though, but they just showed the inside. And so the thing is that we gotta pay attention. If this right here was just like with FX Master Gold, this was just like Intelligence Prime Capital last year. And so I got burned in Intelligence Prime Capital and FX Master Gold. But I started paying attention to those same warning signs with this unregulated broker. Although people try to say, oh, they're licensed, they're regulated. No, they're not regulated. You're not registered with the SEC, the FCA, the FCSA, ASIC, SISEC. You're not registered with any one of those regulators. You just got a license to be a broker. That's it. So, we got to be careful with unregulated brokers, because when you start seeing those kind of warning signs, the trading being outside of price action, customer support not responding, none of that type of stuff, and then they creating excuses. Well, this is how the Indian people are. No, you're in a business. If you got a business, customer support is everything. If you don't have good customer support, you're gonna lose all your clientele. Period. So they lost me just because of that, and everyone else. Cause I had people in my community. They're just like, look, I've been waiting 2 weeks for a response from customer support, and I'm like, normally they respond, but they stopped responding, and they never responded to anyone's emails ever again. And if we first started out, yeah, customer support was on point. You know, you was waiting like maybe at a maximum 30 minutes for get a reply from customer support. Then everything stopped. So you come right into here, you can see the account details. All this right here is still working, but you cannot get your money out. It's showing here that my withdrawal was confirmed, but I never received that money at all. Never did. All right. So this right here is a wrap. CappMoreFX is done. Ajay is done. And you know, whoever else that's still feeling that, you know, otherwise, hey, go ahead, feel free to prove me wrong. All right, so that's all I have to say about CappMoreFX. If you like what you heard and saw, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. Going forward, just be careful about unregulated brokers. If you can find a regulated broker that provides copy trading accounts or PAM accounts, go with a regulated broker over an unregulated broker, okay? Not unless the unregulated broker's been around for years already and they got pretty much good customer support, all right? But that's all to say for right now. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time, next video. Take care, everyone.